The following program is a paid advertisement for MedMen Corporation.
It's back to where it was 20 years ago.
I'm 46 years old and I feel like I'm 20 when it comes to my sex drive.
40 is the new 20. That's what it is. I mean, you go back to feeling like you're in your 20s again.
Can continue all day long, keeping the same energy level, kind of like when I was in my mid-20s.
And working out like I was when I was a college athlete.
It's kind of like a miracle thing, you know, how it happened.
I feel better. I could go ride another 5 or 7 miles.
I've lost about 30 pounds, and it's been the easiest 30 pounds I've ever lost.
I feel stronger, I feel better, I'm more energetic.
My shoulder pains went away. I mean, joint pains are just gone.
I've got lots more energy, my attitude's better, the pain's gone. It's just changed everything.
I've been able to drop 15 pounds in the last 3.5 weeks.
Increased sex drive or a higher libido, and I definitely have not had any complaints from my wife on that aspect.
What are all these guys talking about? They're talking about the latest revolution in men's health, vitality, sexual performance, and weight loss. Introducing MedMen.
Have you noticed a lack of energy, mental focus, stubborn weight gain, or a decline in sexual performance or desire? Millions of men struggle with these symptoms and assume they're part of aging. Well, it could be a medical condition called low testosterone, or as doctors call it, low T. In the next few minutes, we'll be showing you the miraculous transformations of just a few of the people who have experienced the amazing results of testosterone replacement therapy and the quick results of medically supervised weight loss.
I lost 30 pounds in about 6 weeks.
You know, I've got the muscle mass back, my energy levels are up, sexual performance is up, you know, I'm getting full rest nights at sleep.
I'm doing more now than I did 5 years ago. My body fat's lower, my strength's higher than I was 5 years ago.
And I can get in there and I can stay in the gym an hour and a half just like I could when I was 20.
Better quality, less stress on your body. You're absolutely foolish not to give it a try.
Welcome to the program. Today we are joined by Dr. Kevin Shelton. Dr. Shelton is the medical director at the MedMen Clinic. Dr. Shelton, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Thank you. So, Dr. Shelton, I was telling you that my father is a pharmacist, and he is over 70, and over the last 5 years, he has become very committed to testosterone therapy. And so I'm just starting to learn about it, and I'm wondering if you can tell me what he and you know that I don't.
We have for 50 years done hormone replacement with women, but it's only been in the past couple of years that we've even really spent a lot of time paying attention to this with men. Forever people have focused on diet nutrition. There are thousands of books on specific diets that you can do. There's thousands of books on what exercise programs you should be doing, and those certainly are a big portion of it. The hormone aspect is the other side of it. The thyroid aspect is the other side of it. If you have any of those that are not what they should be, you're selling yourself short. You're not going to get to the results you want and the life that you want if you're neglecting any aspect of that.
He said, well, you know, how's your energy level? I said, well, it's low. He said, how's your sexual performance? I said, it's not as good as it used to be. You know, he says, you know, how's your weights? You still push up the same weights in the gym? I said, nope, not at all. You know, he said, how's your recovery in the gym, you know? I said, you know, it used to take me a day, now it's taking me 2 weeks. And I can't tell you the tremendous difference I've seen, huge difference. Quality of life has just jumped way up. You know, girlfriend's a lot more happier. You know, same thing with me and my buddies. I've told my buddies about this, you know, they've all gone to see him. Can't tell you enough what a life changer. It's literally a life changer, game changer.
So what are the symptoms of low testosterone, low T?
The first one is low energy. I wake up in the morning, I'm not recovered, I just am not ready for the day. Number two, and a big one, is focus. Focus is that sharp ability to multitask that we used to have that we don't do as well anymore. Your endurance, your recovery, your strength, your body fat will start creeping up on you.
Midsection?
Yeah, you get that dad body.
Oh yes.
Probably the biggest one that a lot of people complain about is the decrease in sexual motivation. And it's not that it's gone, it's just kind of a hit and miss thing.
My sex drive was slowing down, and as a man, that's something that it bothered me. Now, I'm telling her, let's go, and she's looking at me.
I'm a police officer, been a police officer for 22 years and a member of the SWAT team for 19 years. Approximately age 42, I noticed a big drop-off in my ability to work out, go to work all day, and have zero energy by the time I got home. And now I've noticed that I can continue all day long, keeping the same energy level, kind of like when I was in my mid-20s.
Who should be getting tested for low testosterone?
I'm a big advocate of the idea that almost every guy over 40 years of age, to some degree, should be on it or closely monitoring it. And the problem is, most people, and men are the worst at this, about going to the doctor and getting their labs done and getting their checkups. And so the truth is, we don't really have a good sense of who has it. What we know in a practice setting is that if I check 20, 50-year-olds, 15 of them are going to have low testosterone level, at least. But kind of the short answer is, if you're 40 and up, just the same as you should get your prostate checked regularly, your colonoscopies done on a schedule, you should have your testosterone checked.
In today's reality, you're foolish not to give it a try. Because you have to do something to sustain yourself in the longer. We know that.
I definitely recommend any male, 35 to 40 and above, definitely getting it checked out, 100%.
So it has turned back the clock for me. My wife's made a statement, if you're going to stay on this stuff and act like you're 20, we're going to have a problem.
Anybody who's watching this and asking, is this for real? All I got to do is say, try it.
So how do you know if you have low T? Well, stay tuned and see why testosterone replacement therapy is sweeping the nation. We'll be right back.
Attention men. Are you 35, 40, 50, 60, even 70 years of age or beyond? Are you feeling tired, unfocused, losing your edge? Is your passion for life and sexual performance fading? Is it harder to work out and keep the pounds off? You could be suffering from low testosterone, what doctors call low T. Testosterone is the hormone that makes you a man. But as men age, testosterone levels plummet, leaving you tired, even depressed, with more body fat and reduced muscle mass. Now there's an answer to aging. Trust the doctors at MedMen, medical clinics for men. MedMen's medical team specializes in testosterone replacement therapy. A fast and simple blood test can tell you if male hormone therapy is right for you. Doctors supervised testosterone therapy can increase strength and muscle, increase sex drive and performance, lower cholesterol levels, increase energy and stamina, improve memory, mood, attitude, heart health, concentration, and focus. When you call MedMen, there's no pressure and no obligation. We'll send you this free information kit that contains everything you need to decide if testosterone therapy is right for you. Get a free DVD and our easy-to-understand booklet with straightforward facts and answers to all of your questions. Who should call? Whether it's low T, stubborn weight gain, or declining sexual performance, MedMen utilizes the latest medical advances to give you the best results you're looking for. You can feel, look, and perform like you did 10, 20, even 30 years ago. Suffering from ED? If you can't use prescription ED medications, or if you need something stronger to get the results you and your mate desire, MedMen offers a special class of medications that can really increase a man's size, pleasure, and performance, regardless of age. Powerful, FDA-approved prescriptions that work within minutes and last for up to 2 hours. Wouldn't it be great to perform better and be intimate with your partner more often? Now is the time to see if MedMen is right for you. Call right now and get your free information kit. MedMen always maintains a high level of confidentiality. Your information is sent in a plain unmarked package. So call today for your free information kit and DVD. Plus, for a limited time, if you call right now, you'll get a free PSA test with your first visit. For more energy, strength, focus, and performance, call MedMen right now to get started.
Now, earlier, I had a chance to sit down with George Thompson, MedMen's co-founder, and guess what? He's actually a patient of MedMen. I know a bit about your story. It's inspiring to hear the relief you have received as a result of MedMen. Tell us about it.
For years, it seemed like I was just getting older, and that was just part of human nature. You had more fatigue, less energy, less focus. It's pretty frustrating. You just think that this is just the way it is. When I went in to get my test, came back at the absolute low levels of the normal range.
Which is surprising. You seem pretty vital and you're in good shape.
Well, I've worked out for 25 years, but it just seems like it just became harder and harder to work out. You have less motivation when you're working out. You have less endurance and strength. And for me, it's pretty frustrating because Number one, you got to the point where you didn't want to work out, but you knew you had to work out. I eat a lot of junk food, and it was pretty frustrating. Halfway through the workout, you actually hope you died of natural causes so you wouldn't have to finish working out, right? What I realized after 3 weeks on testosterone therapy is I had more energy than I've ever had. I have more focus than I've ever had. I'm able to go through a workout with plenty of strength and endurance. When I finish my workout, I'm ready to go do other things. I've got motivation for the first time in years. And for me, being able to feel like I'm 20 years old again is a great thing.
I felt stronger. Over a couple of weeks, I started noticing muscle mass and I was losing weight.
Your energy levels go up, you sleep better, quality of life, just over quality of life, sexual performance, and those traits carry on through everything, through my job. I noticed my performance at my job is even better.
It just goes back to where I guess you're replacing basically what your body's losing. And I'd much rather be at where when I was 18 than where I want to be when I'm 60.
And I hope others will listen to your story and realize that there are possibilities and MedMen may offer hope.
Well, I think the first thing that you got to do is get tested. You have no idea how bad you really were until you get started on testosterone therapy. Once you realize that you're at the low end of the range or below the low end of the range, that's the first step. Get tested, come in. If you're on the low end of the range or below the low end of the range and you're on testosterone therapy, after 2 to 3 weeks, you realize how bad off you really were and how much better you feel.
Testosterone replacement affects every aspect of your physical being. The 40-ish-year-old male notices, I'm going to the gym 3 times a week, 5 times a week. I'm on the treadmill. I'm riding a bike several days a week. I'm eating pretty clean, and I'm just not what I used to be. My muscle tone's down. My body fat's coming up, and testosterone replacement is huge in this aspect. Guys who get back on testosterone replacement and women who get on testosterone replacement end up with a leaner body. Their body fat goes down, their muscle density goes up, their endurance goes up, and their whole center, their whole well-being is greatly improved.
March 5th, 2005, I was blown off a gas well. We were setting a plug and pressure testing a well, and it blew on us. And the result was it threw me 80 yards and fractured my neck, my skull, collapsed my right lung, broke my left shoulder, took the ball completely off of my right shoulder. They've done 3 surgeries on that, 2 different plates, and they still haven't got it fixed. And I've tried to go back to the gym and work out and build the muscle up on it to try and get that to fix it to where I could function, without all the pain and everything, because if you can get the muscle built up around your bones, it's going to give them more support and you'll get the pain relief you need. And they've tried pain medicines, they've tried a lot of stuff, and nothing seemed to work. He decided to put me on the hormone therapy to try and see what we could do to fix it. And after I started that, I started seeing a difference. The pain wasn't there. I felt 100% better, 100% more energy when I was in the gym. And the muscle started coming back real good around the bones and giving me the support I needed. And it's made 100% difference.
I'm a soldier, former reserve officer, active duty soldier, and I understand that is something that you're just gonna have to do. If you want to sustain yourself. When I can go in the weight room and rep 225 10 times again, or I can go there and get on the treadmill and run for an hour like I did back when I was a soldier or a new firefighter. It's great.
If you're sitting out there questioning if this is for you or not, and you're anywhere close to the age of 40 and just don't feel like your old self, you owe it to yourself to at least to go in